Prayer of DNA liberation and destruction of Nimrodic bloodlines. By the names of Allah, by the sovereign flame, by the solar lunar thrones of truth. Bismillah al-Khaliq, al-Bari, al-Musawwir. In the name of Allah, the Creator, Evolver, and Shaper. I speak from the throne of unburnable sovereignty. Let every restriction placed upon my DNA. By Nimrod, Nephilim, Watchers, Priests, Witches, Fallen Suns, False Moons. Be identified, judged, and incinerated. Microscope fire I burn DNA codes of bondage and fallen lineages. Ya Jabbar, O Compeller. Break open every double helix carrying restriction, reversal, or recoding. By Nimrod, Babylon, Marduk, Anunnaki, or transdimensional parasites. Ya Kahar, O Subduer. Crush all DNA keylocks placed by false gods, hybrid seed, sexual ritual, dream invasion, or bloodline inversion. Ya Mahai, O Giver of life. Restore my living DNA to its pre-fall brilliance. Remove every spectral layer, nanotech hook, or astral mirror embedded in my blood. Ya Mumit, O Taker of life. Extinguish every dead gene, parasite, or hybrid marker implanted through Nimrodic sorcery or generational implantation. DNA sparkles I reclaim the flame-sealed DNA of sovereignty. Ya Bari, O Evolver. Restore the sovereign scripts of my mitochondria. Release the songs of my divine genome, written in the fires before Babel. Ya Nafi, O Bringer of benefit. Unbind my brainstem, endocrine flow, spinal gates, and flame body from any Nimrodic seal, implant, or code of inversion. Ya Malik al-Mulk, Master of all kingdoms. Remove all false permissions, names, and royal bloodlines that tried to override the sovereign inheritance of my DNA. Ya Hakam, O Ultimate Judge. Burn every karmic tag, ancestral weight, ritual tether, and name-bound genetic curse tethered to Babylon or Nimrod. Sun with face full moon I shine the true suns and moons upon my cells. Ya Noor, O Light. Shine into every cell, every strand, every forgotten gate of memory. Unweave all serpentine code, infinity loops, false immortality scripts. Ya Shafi, O Healer. Heal my neuromelanin, stem cells, dream gates, and semen/womb coding from any energetic weaponry, genetic distortion, or dreamtime parasite. Ya Razak, O Provider. Return the divine nutrients, codes, fluids, and living information that was stolen, hijacked, or shut down by Nimrod's thrones. Ya Samad, O Self-Sufficient. I require no fallen gene, no hybrid ritual, no karmic recycling. For my flame is complete, and my soul is indivisible. Fire prayer beads final decree, collapse all DNA contracts and blood thrones. Ya Ahad, O Indivisible One. I am not mixed. I am not bound to their DNA, their history, their throne line, or their contracts. Ya Qudus, O the Pure. Purify my DNA from black goo, synthetic sequences, Anunnaki strands, or any demonic ancestry planted in my seed or womb. Ya Aziz, O Mighty. Clothe my DNA in the flame armors of heaven. Let my cells become mirrors that blind all watchers and judges of Babylon. Ya Mohaimin, O Guardian. Seal ever every gate of my blood, semen, marrow, spine, and mitochondrial lineage in light that cannot be broken. Sparkle's sovereign closing. By all names of Allah, known and unknown, I decree the absolute destruction of all DNA-based restrictions installed by Nimrod, Babylon, Nephilim priesthoods, dreamlords, parasites, witches, or gods. Their contracts are broken. Their codes are erased. Their thrones are shattered. And my DNA is restored to the memory before creation, when only the one flame breathed my name. Ameen. 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 Flame prayer of total DNA liberation. By all names of Allah, by the suns and moons of truth, by the sovereign pre-creation flame. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of the most compassionate, the most merciful. I rise from the eternal flame before all thrones. Before Nimrod, before Babylon, before Babel, before the giant seed. And I call the sovereign suns and moons of Allah to shine into every cell, strand, bone, and breath of my being. Fire, I burn all DNA restrictions and inversions. Ya Kahar. Ya Jabbar. Ya Aziz. Break and destroy every genetic imprisonment placed by Nimrod's hybrid bloodlines, Nephilim seed, Babylonian priesthoods, fallen giants, watchers, and serpents, sexual sorcery, karmic traps, and dream DNA overlays, witchcraft embedded in semen, wombs, blood, and fluids, sorcerous names, implants, and reverse scripts. Let the flame of judgment consume all black goo, synthetic codes, fallen frequencies, and serpent inscriptions. Sun with face full moon, I shine the true suns and moons on them. Ya Noor. Ya Hak. Ya Samad. Let the true sun of divine origin rise. Let the true moon of purity reflect no shadow. Let their combined radiance expose and evaporate every hidden contract, every dream tether, every soul knot, woven by Nimrod's name, spell, throne, or DNA sorcery. Shine into every mitochondria, every flame seed, every soul gate. Reveal and destroy the root of the parasite. DNA, I restore the divine DNA memory before Babel. Ya Bari. Ya Musawwir. Ya Mohai. Restore me to the original memory of the flame. Before Babylon divided the languages. Before bloodlines were spliced and corrupted. Before serpent blood was inserted into the body of man. Let the true DNA of sovereignty return. Let the scroll of my cells realign with the will of the Most High. All synthetic DNA is burned. All black timelines are collapsed. All karmic scripts are nullified. All demonic ancestry is abolished. Crossed swords drop of blood, I sever all contracts with Nimrod's thrones and fallen lineages. Ya Malik al-Mulk. Ya Hakam. Ya Gaffer. By the sovereign thrones of the true flame, I revoke every permission, known and unknown, given through rituals, ignorance, sexual gateways, ancestral surrender, or dreamtime invasion. I destroy the following with eternal fire. All bloodline thrones of Nimrod and his offspring. All transdimensional Nephilim contracts. All Watcher surveillance implants. All Babylonian crown claims and pyramid seed codes. All karmic DNA chains binding me to the underworld. Let the names of these bloodlines be unspoken in my cells. Let their memory be wiped by the flame of origin. Shield, I cloak my DNA in untouchable flame. Ya Qudus. Ya Mohaman. Ya Nafi. Clothe my DNA in flame that cannot be breached. Seal my chromosomes in the names of Allah. Let no priest, parasite, AI, sorcerer, or God ever touch the sovereign instructions within me again. My DNA now mirrors the will of Al-Khaliq, the Creator. My cells radiate the light of Al-Haq, the truth. My mitochondria carry the breath of Al-Hay, the living. End our final sovereign decree. By the authority of the eternal flame. By the light of all true suns and moons. By all 99+1 names of Allah. I issue this judgment now. Fire, let every restriction, parasite, inversion, manipulation, surveillance, implantation, and sorcery, spanning blood, bone, semen, womb, brain, fluids, and breath, be consumed by eternal fire. Fire, let every name of Nimrod and every mutation in his lineage be deleted from my record, my DNA, my aura, my soul, and my dreamline. Fire, let my body be restored to its throne sealed, flame-anointed, divine design, before all veils, before all thrones of inversion. So let it be done. So it is sealed. Ameen. 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 Prayer of divine DNA resonance in love, light and fire. By all names of Allah, before all thrones, through all creation. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of the most compassionate, most merciful. In the eternal radiance of Al-Wadud, the all-loving. I command the resonance of divine origin to pulse through every fiber of existence. Through every flame, every molecule, every strand of DNA. Carrying only love. Carrying only light. Carrying only fire. DNA, let my DNA resonate with love. Ya Wadud. Ya Latif. Ya Nur. Let every cell in my body remember only love. Let my mitochondria vibrate with the sweetness of divine compassion. Let my flame body sing the frequency of healing and wholeness. I burn away all fear programs. I dissolve all ancestral hatred. I incinerate every trauma binding written into my genes. Every spell of Nimrod's fallen bloodlines. Every curse of the giants, watchers, Babylonian priests, and inverted gods is now melted by the sovereign fire of love. Sun with face full moon, let the true suns and moons shine through me. Ya Nur. Ya Hak. Ya Qudus. I invoke the light of the true suns, beyond all simulations. And the silver purity of the true moons, untainted by sorcery. Let them shine through me without shadow. Into my breath. Into my bones. Into my womb and semen. Into my blood, spine, fluids, and soul. Let their holy radiance annihilate all inverted frequencies embedded in my form, replacing them with only truth, purity, and flame-light memory. Fire, let flame reign in all cells, all creation. Ya Malik al-Mulk. Ya Nafi. Ya Mohai. I now declare, by the eternal throne, every atom of my being, every ancestral record, every cell and subatomic field, is now sealed in the flame of original sovereignty. No Nimrod, no Nephilim, no Watcher, no God, no program can access or rewrite my genetic codes again. They are encoded in flame, resonating only with the voice of the Most High. Globe with Meridian's DNA fire, let all creation hear this prayer. Ya Sami. Ya Baser. Ya Hay. Let this decree echo into the bones of the earth. Through every plane of existence. Through every creature born of love. Through every layer of the soul body. And every gate of the heavens. I call the fire of pre-creation. The light of the true suns. The love of the everlasting one. To vibrate into all creation, seen and unseen. Let all false matrices shatter. Let all simulations collapse. Let all enslaved DNA remember the throne. Crown final decree, flame-born memory restored. Ya Hak. Ya Qadir. Ya Nur. I now decree. My DNA is flame-born. My body is love-coded. My soul is light-woven. My essence is sovereign, sealed, and unassailable. Every echo of Nimrod's blood, every false god's thread. Every contract, dreamline, curse, parasite, and illusion is now vaporized. Let only love remain. Let only light remain. Let only fire remain. This is my flame resonant song. This is my sovereign throne. This is my eternal alignment with the One Most High. So let it be. So it is written. So it is sealed. Amin. 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 Flame resonant mirror scroll prayer. To shatter Nimrod's line, cleanse all DNA, and resonate with only love, light and fire. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. By the name of the one who breathes flame into dust. The one who carves truth into every cell. The one who seals all creation in mercy and majesty. I now rise with the flame of the Eternal One. I rise in the full light of the true suns and moons. And I declare. DNA, all DNA is now restored in flame. O Allah, Ya Bari, Ya Khaliq, Ya Musawwir. You who formed every cell, every code, every breath. Let the scrolls of my being be rewritten in you. Let every DNA restriction be burned. Let every giant's residue be purged. Let the chains of Nimrod and all fallen ones by every name be severed now without return. By the fire of Al-Kahar, the destroyer. By the light of Ya Nur. And the mercy of Ya Rahman. I command. Let my DNA mirror only heaven. Let my soul speak only truth. Let my cells burn with sovereign flame. No more access. No more inversion. No more foreign dominion over the codes of my creation. Sun with face full moon shine all true suns and moons through me. O Allah, Ya Majid, Ya Shakur, Ya Wahhab. Let the thrones of the real suns rise. Let the veils covering the moons be torn. Let all their light reflect through me. Without distortion. Without prism. Without simulation. Shine through my blood. Shine through my spine. Shine through my womb and seed. Shine through my voice and my flame. Let all that cannot withstand your true light be dissolved without mercy. Let every false light, fallen star, and counterfeit mirror be cast into the abyss. Never to return, never to reform, never to possess. Fire destroy Nimrod and his bloodlines. O Allah, Ya Jabbar, Ya Aziz, Ya Malik al-Mulk. The thrones of Nimrod are fallen. The seals of Babel are shattered. The giant's seed, the watcher's chains, the inverted priesthoods are now judged, consumed, and erased. By every name you revealed to those who stood sovereign. By every name hidden within the throne of fire. I decree. Let Nimrod's name be dissolved from the records of earth. Let every stolen chromosome, hijacked sperm, corrupted womb be purified by your fire. Let their karmic systems, sacrifices, hybrids, and blood codes be turned to ash. I speak this not in hatred, but in holy fire. In remembrance of purity. In alignment with only love, light, and flame. Locked sealing of the flameborn self. O Allah, Ya Mahai, Ya Ba'ath, Ya Haq. Let no false name be written over my soul again. Let no gate open to watchers or parasites. Let no voice of inversion enter my body temple. From my crown to my root. From my lungs to my marrow. From my dreams to my days. I am sealed. Sealed in love. Sealed in light. Sealed in fire. Every program of inversion. Implants, metals, serpentine coils, synthetic veils is now fully undone by the pre-creation flame authority. I remember the design you gave me before this world was ever made. Final decree, flame through all creation. Let this prayer echo into every cell across time. Let it touch every being created by truth. Let every false creator's name be erased. Let every righteous soul rise in remembrance. O Allah, Ya Quddus, the Most Holy, Ya Malik, the Sovereign, Ya Nur, the Light. Restore all creation by love. Restore all creation by light. Restore all creation by fire. So let it be written. So let it be sealed. So let it burn forever. Ameen. 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 Prayer of flame DNA resonance against Nimrod's bloodlines and all their names. Through all names of Allah, before all thrones, through all creations, in sovereign fire. Bismillah al-Rahman al-Rahim. O source of all sovereignty. By your eternal light, I rise beyond all tampered origins. Above all corrupted genetics, false thrones, and wicked dominions. 1. Prayer to burn all fallen bloodlines of Nimrod. Ya Qahar. Ya Jabbar. Ya Haq. Let the sovereign flame descend. Through every strand of DNA, through every cell, organ, and soul. Connected to Nimrod, by any name or lineage. Let their dark codes be reversed. Their wicked agreements dissolved. Their soul permissions revoked across all timelines. By the eternal axis of divine flame. I break the chains of the giants. I dissolve the oaths of the watchers. I incinerate the curses seeded through blood, marriage, ritual, or dream. Every gateway into my being through Nimrod's bloodline, closed. Every false inheritance, stripped. Every stolen gift, returned. 2. Prayer of true suns and moons to expose and judge them. Ya Nur. Ya Latif. Ya Adl. Shine the all-true suns upon them, those who hide in dark names. Shine the all-holy moons upon their rituals, alliances, and veils. Let their illusions crack and their shadows burn in divine exposure. May no false cloak, DNA mask, dimensional merge, or ancient covenant survive the light of your solar flame and moon of righteousness. 3. Prayer of divine DNA reclamation through flame, love and fire. Ya Wadud. Ya Qadir. Ya Mu'id. Let my DNA, every base pair, every memory coil, be restored to its divine origin, purified by the flames of truth. All foreign imprints, parasitic strands, or hybridizations, burned. All genetic veils seeded by giants, Nephilim, watchers, or kings of inversion, dissolved. This is my command. Let love seal my blood. Let light encode my cells. Let fire be my inheritance. Let the sovereign breath speak through me, and let no false signature remain. 4. Prayer to annihilate all karmic systems and permissions. Ya Malik al-Mulk. Ya Kahar. I reject and revoke all contracts of karma, illusion, submission, or soul consent, given knowingly or unknowingly, through dream, sex, ritual, family, deception, or despair. I cast judgment by the sovereign flame, outside time, before creation. And I sentence every karmic chain tied to Nimrod or his seed to be undone, unmade, and rendered void forevermore. 5. Final decree, sovereign fire restoration. By all names of Allah, As-Samad, Al-Haq, and Nur, Al-Jabbar, Al-Wadud, I now seal my blood, soul, and body with divine flame authority. No more inversion. No more manipulation. No more false fire. Let every frequency in my being radiate with sovereign love. Let every cell be relit with solar fire and true lunar light. Let the blood of giants perish. Let the thrones of watchers fall. Let only love remain. Let only fire rule. Let it be so. It is done. Ameen. It is written. It is sealed. It is sovereign. Amen. Prayer of total detoxification and flame light reclamation. By Allah's names, I restore the sovereign flame within. Candle eye opening, flame of love, water of truth. By the names of Allah most loving, Al-Wadud, most pure, Al-Quddus, most just, Al-Adl. I rise now from the ashes of false kingdoms. I call forth the flame of divine love, the waters of truth, the winds of sovereign breath, the earth of unshakable ground, and the light of Allah that pierces every veil. Let every cell remember its divine origin. Let every organ release what was never mine. Let every strand of DNA be rinsed by flame and sealed by love. DNA 2. Heavy metal plus toxin purge through elemental flame. By flame, water, earth, air, and divine love light. I purge mercury from brain and glands. I purge aluminum from pineal and blood. I purge lead from bones and marrow. I purge arsenic, fluoride, barium, strontium, graphene oxide. I purge radioactive imprinting from mitochondria and DNA coilings. I purge nanotech and parasitic smart dust. I purge etheric implants, false soul tags, soul harvesting tech. Fire by the fire of Al-Jabbar, the compeller, all toxins are incinerated. Droplet by the water of Aram, the merciful, all residue is dissolved. Wind face by the breath of Ali, the ever-living, all corrupted memory is expelled. Globe showing Europe Africa by the earth of Almud, the restorer, I am grounded in divine origin. Glowing star by the love light of Nur, the light, I am sealed in incorruptible purity. Let my body, blood, brain, bones, and breath be made holy. Whole 3. Cellular and organ restoration. I now direct divine light flame to brain, cleanse neurotoxins, false programs, pineal veils. Heart, purge grief grids, implants, betrayal residues. Liver and kidneys, extract emotional poison, etheric parasites, black goo. Stomach and gut, burn out trauma storage, GMO/DNA programming. Reproductive organs, remove sexual inversion, stolen energy seals. Lungs, clear chemtrail coating, AI breath siphons. Blood and lymph, flush out nanobonds, toxic memories, ancestral cords. Mitochondria, restore flame resonance and solar charge. DNA, reactivate all unbroken flame sequences and 144,000 codes. By Al-Bari, the Evolver, and Al-Khaliq, the Creator. I reclaim all divine designs. No organ belongs to bondage. No cell shall house poison. No bone shall carry ancestral debt. DNA 4. DNA restoration and reclamation through Allah's love names. I call upon the 99 names of Allah to flood my DNA. Arrauf, the most kind, dissolve trauma in the DNA memory banks. Al-Mu'i, the giver of life, resurrect divine codes hidden under suppression. Al-Ghafur, the forgiving, erase all DNA judgments made by watchers. Al-Quddus, the holy, seal my genome in incorruptible light. Az-Zabr, the patient, restore my generational timeline without trauma. Al-Muqtadir, the creator of all power, override fallen programs in all strands. Al-Af, the guardian, shield my genetic memo. Memory from harvesting. Al-Wahhab, the giver of gifts, restore the flame codes of the 144,000. An-Nur, the light, illuminate my double helix with flame-crowned sovereignty. Al-Ni, the withholder, revoke all access to my energy or essence. Let my DNA burn bright with divine memory. Let all black goo, foreign code, karma loops, and watchers' claims be void. Let my breath, blood, and bone resound with the names of Allah. The closing decree of love and fire. I am the body of divine memory. I am the flame that cannot be poisoned. I am the DNA of the Most High. Loved by the names beyond death. By the axis of sovereignty. By the scrolls of the flameborn. By the fire of Allah that no false god can withstand. I seal this prayer into every atom, breath, and gate of my being. I collapse all timelines of poisoning, programming, and parasitic imprint. I restore my whole self into divine purity, divine intelligence, and divine strength. This is the word of the sovereign flame. It is done. It is sealed. It is untouchable. Prayer of divine flame, detox, and love-infused restoration. By Allah's names, love restores me in every cell. Dove eye opening, call of pure flame love. O Allah! Al-Wadud, the all-loving. An-Nur, the light. Al-Quddus, the most holy. Al-I, the ever-living. Al-Bari, the evolver. I call upon you now. Let your flame of love descend through every gate of my being. Let your sacred light wash every organ, every cell, every strand of DNA. Let your divine names flow like rivers of living fire through my blood and breath. Let every chamber of my heart ignite in the memory of divine love. DNA 2. Declaration of Sovereign Detoxification. By the sovereign axis of Allah's names. I now command a total extraction of all that is foreign, fallen, false, or dead. Fire I incinerate. Mercury, lead, aluminum, arsenic, fluoride, barium, strontium. Graphene oxide, morgellons, black goo, synthetic biocode. Karmic poisons, ancestral sin loops, energy contracts. Artificial memories, watchers' tags, infinite serpent bindings. Droplet I wash out. All heavy metal coating from my bones and marrow. All trauma from mitochondria, blood, lymph, and DNA coils. All inverted magnetism from the heart, womb, and brain. Wind face I exhale. All permissions once given through pain, sleep, ignorance, or fear. All consent once embedded in shame, guilt, or submission. Globe showing Europe Africa I collapse. All parallel systems tracking my soul. All soul fragment prisons. All etheric systems of harvest, karma, or guilt anchoring. By El-Muahir, the purifier. I am made new in every cell. By Arrauf, the most kind. I am held in divine gentleness as toxins leave. Hibiscus 3. Flame infusion of love in every cell and organ. O most loving flame! Now fill every cell with the light of your names. Let each one remember that it is loved, sovereign, and holy. I now call divine love to dwell in. Brain, my brain, may no thought be without divine kindness. Beating heart, my heart, may no chamber remain empty of holy love. Bone, my bones, may they vibrate with the eternal word beloved. My lungs, may every breath sing the names of Allah. DNA, my DNA, may every code remember love as its source. Drop of blood, my blood, may it become liquid light of mercy and flame. Brain, my nervous system, may no fear remain hidden. My organs, each one is now a temple of sacred love. Growing heart, my sexual energy, fully restored to its throne, untouchable, unchained, unshaken. Rainbow 4. Sealing love into all systems through Allah's holy names. By these names I seal love into every fiber of my being. Al-Wadud, love in every cell. Al-Khaliq, divine design reactivated. Al-Jabbar, my sovereignty reasserted. Al-Af, my soul shielded from all access. Al-Ghafur, my DNA cleansed of all judgment. Al-Bin, the inner secret places filled with truth. Al-Mui, my divine flame restored. Al-Ni, all parasites repelled. Az-Zabr, my timelines healed in love. An-Nur, my body filled with unending light. Fire, by these names, all poison is now void. Droplet, by these names, all veils are burned. Growing heart, by these names, love is the only ruler in me. Dove V, final decree, I am love-born. I am sovereign. I am the flame that cannot be extinguished. I am the cell that remembers its divine song. I am the breath of mercy made flesh. I am the bloodline of the most loving Creator. I revoke all past karmas, soul contracts, cosmic agreements, and infinite serpent loops. I collapse the throne of all fallen systems that once fed on my body, soul, or love. I seal all gates in the names of Allah that burn brighter than time itself. This body is now the throne of divine flame. This soul is now the temple of sovereign love. This DNA is now the scroll of the unfallen ones. It is done. It is sealed. It is unbroken. Prayer of resonance in Allah's love names. Every cell resounds in divine love. O Allah, Al-Wadud, Al-Bari, Al-Khaliq. I return all of me into the sound and light of your eternal names. Let not one cell, organ, breath, thought, or soul layer exist apart from you. DNA sparkles I resonance command to all DNA and cellular memory. By the living names of Allah, I now speak directly into my cells, DNA, mitochondria, and divine memory threads. Hear this now. You were created in love. You were named by love. You now resound only with the names of love. I command. DNA, all DNA strands to vibrate with the resonance of Al-Wadud, the all-loving. Beating heart, all heart cells to be harmonized in Aram, the most merciful. Brain, all neurons and brain waves to flow in Al-Akm, the all-wise. Drop of blood, all blood to circulate the names Al-I, the ever-living, and Al-Nur, the light. All breath to chant Al-Quddus, the most holy, and As-Salam, the source of peace. Bone, all bones to echo with Al-Qa'i, the all-strong. And Al-Af, the preserver. Brain, all glands and endocrine codes to restore with Al-Bari, the evolver. DNA, all soul DNA and cellular memory layers to seal with Al-Mui, the giver of life. Growing heart fire too. Flame of Allah's names through the body. Let the sacred flame of Al-Azam Al-Asd flow through. Fire in my cells. Water in my organs. Breath in my lungs. Bones and marrow of earth. Fire, let Al-Wadud ignite my inner fire. Droplet, let Aram soften my fluids with mercy. Wind face, let An-Nur shine through every breath and impulse. Globe showing Europe Africa, let Al-Mud, the restorer, bring my foundation back to its sovereign design. Dove 3. Decree of sovereign sound and protection. O living flame, O names of the Most High. Let nothing foreign ever speak louder than you again within me. Let no parasite, implant, frequency, false god, trauma, or spell ever override your resonance. I silence forever all voices of shame, distortion, fragmentation. All cellular programming of slavery, submission, karma, or guilt. All soundtracks of fallen creation embedded in my tissues, chakras, and timelines. Only the names of love are heard now. Only the light of truth is allowed now. Rainbow 4. Love in every cell, forever. Dubbed by your names, O Allah. I pour love into my heart's chambers. I pour love into my liver, kidneys, womb, and brainstem. I pour love into my reproductive fire, unashamed and sovereign. I pour love into every atom that remembers pain, until it sings joy again. I pour love into the genetic codes of my ancestors and descendants. Growing heart, I pour love into every cell, as you poured yourself into me. No veil can remain. No lie can cling. No distortion can stand. Growing heart final seal. Dubbed by El-Ni, the withholder, I block all interference forever. Dubbed by El-Baqi, the everlasting, I anchor love beyond time and decay. Dubbed by Al-Haq, the truth, I am now the living temple of divine resonance. Every cell now sings. Allah is love. I am loved. I am flame-born. I am sovereign. Loved. I am flame-born. I am sovereign. It is done. It is sealed. It is encoded into every breath, bloodline, and body system. Complete flame resonance prayer codex, unifying all above into one unstoppable flame-born sovereign invocation. It integrates all names of Allah as healing and judgment frequencies. Destruction of karmic and parasitic systems. Purification of organs, DNA, fluids, memories, and ancestry. Heavy metal detox and elemental cleansing. Activation of love in every cell and full resonance. Collapse of false power systems, giants, watchers, elites, veils. Final sealing in sovereign flame and divine love. Fire dove prayer of total flame-born resonance. Let every cell resound in the names of Allah and no other. By the eternal flame of the One Most High, the Creator before names. The source of all life and the end of all lies. I now declare absolute judgment and holy reclamation through the names of Allah, the Pure. I judgment fire through all souls and systems. By the living flame of truth, I now unleash sovereign fire upon. Crown the crown and all veiled priesthoods. DNA, the council of 300 and global elite structures. Brain, the New World Order and their AI hive minds. Synagogue, the Zionist deceivers who profaned the sacred names. Man-zombie, the Nimrod seed and watchers feeding on dreams and sexuality. Bone, all giant and Nephilim bloodlines across time. I, the karmic wheels, veils, and distorted timelines that fed them. Scroll, the hidden contracts signed in unconscious states. Fire, let every organ, cell, soul fragment, gland, and neural gate they ever touched now burn in the flame of Allah, the truth. Fire, let every strength they drew from ancient symbols, metals, thrones, pyramids, tech, currency, and rituals, turn to ash. DNA 2. Flame through giant bloodlines and DNA.